Hello, my name is Neil. I am a DeafPlus person. DeafPlus means I am deaf and I have an additional disability. I am deaf plus cerebral palsy. There are deaf people in our community who have additional disabilities. For example, my friend Tom is deaf plus cerebral palsy. Or my friend Rebecca is deaf plus autistic. Or my friend Devin is deaf plus developmentally disabled. These are examples of the types of individuals, if diagnosed before 18, to be eligible for regional center services. This is why we use the terms deaf plus or deaf and disabled. In California, there is a law called the Lanterman Act that supports people like you and me. This law governs these services. This law says that we have the same rights as everyone. This means we can make choices in our own life and be active participants in our community. We can choose to be independent and/or interdependent, choose to be healthy, and to be safe. We have rights to support what we want and need to get services that are offered by local regional centers to achieve our personal goals that we ourselves decide. You can advocate for yourself in many different situations. We will show you some examples of how you can advocate for yourself. Everyone has the right to privacy. Everyone has the right to be valued and respected. We can choose. We can choose to share our things with others, or not. We can choose when other people want to visit. If someone tells you you can't do something, you can tell them that it's your right to do it, as long as it's within the law. I live with a roommate, and I have my own bedroom. There's a video phone for me to use when I want to talk with someone. I have my own key with a keychain. Here, you see, I have my keys. And I go out with friends, and I enjoy being with them. Sometimes I will go to the grocery store with a support person, and that's okay, but I choose what I want to eat and cook them for myself. And I share them with my roommate, if they want it. When I don't feel well, I ask my support person to make a doctor's appointment with me next to them. When I arrive, there's a hearing interpreter and a deaf interpreter. The doctor and I communicate with each other through them. Everyone has the right to see a doctor and to go to the hospital. Everyone has the right to have effective communication through interpreters. One day, I decided I wanted to go to a yoga class 3 times a week after school. I researched and found a yoga studio. It helps me feel better and stress-free after classes. I go home refreshed and focused to complete my homework. We have the right to do anything we want. You can decide to go to college, to practice another religion, or to learn a new hobby. You, only you, can make your own decisions. However, if you need support to help you make a decision, that's okay. But you, only you, make the final decision. If anyone tells you you can't, you will need to advocate and fight for yourself. In California, there are 21 local regional centers. At the regional center, there is a person who helps you by coordinating all the services you want and need. The person is called a service coordinator, or SC. When you and the service coordinator set up a meeting, it will be known as an individual program plan or IPP meeting. The service coordinator will ask you what you want and need for your goals for the year. And then look at the services available in your location that will support you. You can invite anyone you wish to your IPP meeting. If you need an ASL interpreter and a deaf interpreter, you have the right to ask for both. Once the plan is set in place, those are the services you will receive for that year. If you do not like a service after you have started, you have the right to request a change in service and inform your service coordinator. If the service coordinator does not respond to your concerns, you can contact NorCal Services for Deaf and Hard of Hearing to ask for help to file a complaint or contact the Department of Developmental Services directly. We advocate for our rights, our choices, our support, and our services.